It's time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2016 SJPorr Challenge is dedicated to your friend and ours, Paul Wickstein. Brought to you by Brewcraft USA, iMake, Gladfield Malting, Yakima Valley Hops, The Grain Bill, Brewers Exchange, Keg Kingdom Homebrew Supply, Hiraki Homebrew, and a special thanks to our silver sponsors.
All right, y'all, same night, different setting. This is beer number 3 in the U.S. and Canada finals of the SJPorr Challenge. This is the Session Peanut Butter Stout. It is number 24R-83U-34T. I believe this was out of the Northeast region, I believe. It sits at 4.45 ABV. On the website it says, this beer is a low ABV version of my stout. I use mostly two-row, black patent, chocolate, and roasted barley malts. Added peanut butter extract to the secondary. Minimal hops used just for a bittering addition. So peanut butter extract, nice. I've not had a ton of peanut butter beers, to be honest. I've had a few. A couple of them that are pretty highly regarded, though. Wow. Man, what is the deal? One that I had was, I believe it's the Sweet Baby Jesus. I think that's a peanut butter stout. The other is actually a local one we have here in Georgia from Terrapin called Liquid Bliss. It's a peanut butter porter. I like both of them. So this poured out really dark. Let me see if I can get some light on it and see if I can see through it. No. I mean, we're talking maybe not even some ruby hues on the outskirts of the glass. Very, very dark. It's very pretty. Got some bubbles kind of streaming out from the side of the glass. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. It's kind of got a khaki head. Not nearly as much head as I thought from the hiss on the bottle. Excuse me. But it's got kind of a creamy kind of head to it. Kind of small, pretty tightly packed bubbles. It's a really nice looking beer. Let's get into the smell. Woo! I smell the peanut butter. And it smells... So I've had the Liquid Bliss, which is the peanut butter porter from Terrapin. I've had that one actually quite a bit. And it smells very, very reminiscent of that. There was a beer that actually made it into the finals that was in the Southeast Hub that was a caramel, a chocolate caramel milk stout. And it had a very, at least to me, and I saw some other reviews that weren't quite as pronounced in the caramel aroma as I felt. So maybe I'm very sensitive. It's possible that I'm sensitive to those type of aromas. Because I'm getting the same kind of thing here. I'm smelling a little bit of chocolate. And I'm really trying to pick out anything else other than a little bit of chocolate, maybe a hint of vanilla. But it's peanut butter to me. And I hate getting stuck on one thing that I can't really get anything else. But it's a peanut butter stout. Excuse me. Having a cough still. But nonetheless, it smells really good. It doesn't really smell chemically. It smells... He said it's extract, but it smells pretty organic. Cheers. We'll see how it tastes. And I'm going to cough again. Gracious. All right, cheers. Sip 3. It's a good beer. Gosh, I can already tell I'm going to struggle with some descriptors here. It's definitely still peanut butter forward, but it's not nearly as much as you would anticipate from the nose. It's a little bit lighter on the flavor punch than it was on the aroma punch from a peanut butter aspect, which actually to me is a good thing. I wouldn't want to taste all peanut butter, which is definitely not all you taste. You get definitely a lot more of the kind of roasted malts, the darker roasted malts, some of that roasted barley show up to give it kind of that toasty, roasty backbone to it. The first thing, let's go from kind of beginning and end. The first thing that hits you is the peanut butter. It kind of hits you on the front of your palate. And as you kind of move, it moves into kind of the toastier flavors from the malts. And then actually getting towards the end, it's pretty darn dry. Personally, for my liking, a little bit too dry. With that peanut butter, I feel like you need like a pretty decent amount of sweetness to kind of carry that flavor through the whole mouthfeel and through the whole experience. And about mid palates where you lose that sweetness. And this is a good beer. I'm being picky. This is the finals. I'm not meaning to really pick on things. Man, look at the lacing on this. I just noticed that. It is like coating my glass. That is ridiculous. I'm really not trying to be super picky. I would have liked a little bit more sweetness to kind of carry it through. Nonetheless, it's a great tasting beer. It could have helped a little bit in the mouthfeel area and kind of carried it through the palate with a little bit more sweetness. No off flavors at all. Still, I'm pretty impressed with the peanut butter flavor, that it doesn't taste artificial. I really like this beer. It's a good beer. It's a beautiful beer too. The head's you kind of got a little cap that's sticking around, and seriously, look at the lacing it is leaving on my glass. You give this thing a swirl, you get a nice, fluffy, compact head back, kind of a khaki. Visually stunning. It's a great tasting beer. For my personal liking, there'd be just a couple small tweaks, maybe a little lactose for some sweetness and mouthfeel, or mash a little bit higher to leave a little bit more residual sugar, something to kind of up that sweetness a bit, and this thing would be beautiful. It already is really good. So I think I'm actually going to go and score this thing and kind of hang out with this, let it warm up a little bit more. This had been sitting out of the fridge for a little while before I cracked it. I wanted it to warm up a little bit. But well done. Cheers to the brewer. Cheers to 24R-83U-34T. Thanks for entering this competition. This is a good beer for sure. And good luck in the rest of the competition. Cheers, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a good one, y'all.